I'm starting to realize ever since esports organizations started sending me coffee cups that I talk a lot about topics that are ironically tied to that said organization. Today we talk about Shroud, former CSGO pro and former Cloud9 member himself, has said a lot of things, and we've talked a lot about his hot takes, and I'm sure I will in the future, and certainly one of his better ones, that's going to be revolving around his thoughts of the Dr. Disrespect Twitch ban. He goes on to elaborate some things we have talked about before, first of which is showing the presence of Doc on your screen. I definitely have a future video planned for you guys, all entailing the amount of ways that Dr. Disrespect has stayed on Twitch even after his permanent ban, but it's Shroud clarifying that he can watch Doc videos as long as he is not having Dr. Disrespect interact with his audience. He can actually show Doc or play Doc videos. In case you guys missed it, it was a month or so back where Nick Merckx almost played a Doc video on his channel and got kind of scared and skipped past it. Shroud clarifies that you can have Doc's presence in that way, right? You can have streamers that dress up like Doc, you can play his music, and you can play his videos. As long as he's not actively interacting with your audience, you can have Doc technically on your Twitch channel and you will not be banned.
Doc can't be mentioned. Wait, Doc can't be mentioned, play with, or shown? No, he could. I could watch a Doc video if I wanted to. I'm pretty sure anyway. I just can't play with Doc and associate with him like you know, live on stream. But if I watched a video and it was a compilation and Doc was in it, that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. The whole Doc thing is stupid. I disagree. Just because I think you just, people are saying that just because they don't know. And if it's going to stay that way, it's going to stay that way. You can't think a situation's stupid if you don't have the information. That makes no sense at all. You know? Like, literally, there's no way anyone could truly form an opinion about something like that and something that serious, because there is nothing to go off of. There's no facts, no nothing. You could be upset at the fact that there are no facts to go off of. That's totally fine.
But more importantly, it's when Shroud talks about Twitch and the banning of Doc and the information. I think he first touches on the fact that, you know, we don't get a reason. We don't deserve a reason. If Twitch was actually to make the reason public for Doc, they'd have to do so for every single ban out there. And quite frankly, he's just straight up right about that. When it comes time for transparency with Twitch, we would love it. But all of a sudden, you give transparency on Doc, and then everyone wants transparency on every single ban out there. And as you guys know, if you're viewers of this channel, we talk about a lot of Twitch bans, and oftentimes it's up to the streamer to share that ban reason, or if some lucky clip out there to surface, we don't know that reason. So obviously with this big case out there being a gigantic potential lawsuit, there's not going to be a reason made public by Twitch, because if they do it here, they have to do it elsewhere. Probably the main reason why you guys are here watching the video as well. It's actually Shroud saying he thinks that Doc has to know the reason as to why he was banned by Twitch.
That's totally fine. I agree with you there, right? I wish there was more to go off of, but that only makes you presume it's pretty bad, right? Like, if you don't have any info, you're like, why don't I have any info, you know? What is so top secret here? You assume the worst, right? I don't know.
I've been using the left-handed mode in Valorant, and I like it a lot, actually.
I just hate the fact that Twitch didn't give any info or reasoning why.
First, but...
No. I mean, if they did... The thing is, if they gave info on any ban that they've done, they would have to give info... Like, if they did for one person, let's say one person, they gave info on why they were banned, they would have to go through and give info on every single person. And on top of that, that's probably not a good idea, you know? That's not a good idea. I would probably do the same thing, you know? I'm sure if they've talked about the decision to arguably tell people why they're banned, I'm sure that's been a topic before. Of course it has, you know? And if they felt the best decision was to not share why any single person is banned permanently, then I'm sure there's a reason for it. You just trust it, and that's it, you know? It is what it is. It's what it is. So any company should just fire people and never give any reason? I mean, I'm sure he got a reason. We didn't get a reason. You don't really need to inform everybody why. You know, so that's between two people, the employer and the employee. Well, we're not really employees, we're contractors, but you know what I mean? Between those two entities, not us. Not us at all. We don't have a right to know. Only the people involved do. That's how I see it, anyway. And sometimes, if the case is bad enough, shit, maybe there is no right to knows, you know? I don't know how legal shit works.
So a few more clarifications out there, guys, on a topic that still, it really just blow my mind. We're going to keep on looking back at this moment in history and to still somehow not know the reason. It really does baffle me, but I haven't had enough coffee yet today to really try to actually get this clip through my head. But what do you guys think about that? Shroud sharing details in the doc ban. It will not be the last time we talk about this. I got a big video planned for you guys sometime soon. Hope you all enjoy. And what do you think on the doc reason for Twitch ban? Do you think he got one, or do you think he did not? In case you guys did forget, he is only hinted at the fact that he did not get the reason as to why he was banned by Twitch, and even further, the 3 cadet theory that he did call as to why he was potentially fired or actually had that contract nixnayed by Twitch as well is now out there. Shroud thinks otherwise. And until next time, you guys know what to do, all right? Take a sip out of your Cloud9 mug if you got one, or just take a sip of water and coffee. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care.